management, and you can see I already have some stuff here, but I'm gonna add a brand new category and show you what that looks like. So my current menu looks like this. I'm gonna add a new category, so I click Add Category, and I call it New Category. So I add that, and if I refresh on the right hand side, you'll see at the bottom I have a new category. If I click on it, it's empty. So what I do is I go back and I add a menu item, click on that menu item button. I select my new category, and I'm gonna say menu item, or 1 under my new category. I can type a description to tell the customer what the item has or is, etc. And then the unit price, $5.99. And then this is very important also to complete and complete it properly. If you collect taxes on top of the price, you need to enter that tax rate here. So as an example, you can see the format here says 0.0825. So that would be 8.25%. So 0.0825, 8.25, 0.7, 7%, right? And if you don't want to include tax for that item, just enter a 0 and make sure that you enter something that, So then you click Add Menu Item. You'll get a confirmation at the top that says Menu Item 1 was added. And now you can do, Menu Item 2, and then so on and so forth. Enter the price, and keep adding each menu item. And so as you add them, if you refresh on the customer side, you can see that new category now has 2 items. And if you click on them, you can add them to the cart. You can enter special instructions, etc. Okay, so moving right along, we need to. I would like to show you how to add some add-ons. So menu item, for example, can have. Let me show you the one that's already has something. So, for example, this build your own hamburger. If I click on that, it has options to select, from toppings that are optional items. So I want to show you how to do this, and you can, customize your menu items, and it's pretty easy. We go to menu management, and from there, let's see, it's taking 2 seconds. Okay, so from there, we're going to click on add-ons, this blue button over here. So you click on that, and I'm going to be working with my new category that I built at the bottom. If I click on that new category, it's going to show me the menu items that I entered individually. If I click on those menu items, it's going to show me what kind of add-ons they have. So far they don't have any add-ons, and I'm going to show you how to very quickly add these add-ons. So essentially, on this add-ons column, you basically have to build each one of these, and the way it works is pretty easy. You click on the plus button, and you give it a name. So, for example, let's do a category, or let's call it a group of toppings, just toppings by itself. And so here the heading, it's gonna be something that you want the customer to see on the screen. So the heading is the equivalent over here of select toppings. So I'll use the same, select toppings. And because I want this to be optional, I'm gonna leave the required selection the way it is. I'm not gonna require the person to make a choice. This is going to be something optional like ketchup or mustard. So just type it in, ketchup. If you were to charge for ketchup or something like that, you would enter the price here. Mustard, and if you don't want to charge for it, then mayo, for example, enter 0, and save those changes. So now you can see the toppings that we just entered in this add-on item here. If I click on it, it shows me what I entered. So I want to apply these toppings to the menu item number 1. So I click on the new category column on this box here, and then I drag over the menu item number 1 and drag over my toppings add-on that I created, and then I click update add-ons. So now if I go to my menu and I go to my new category and check menu item number 1, I have the toppings that I created. If I wanted to add other things that I've created, for example, the soda upsell, I can do this. I can just bring it over, chips, and then I update, and immediately I refresh here, new category, and now I have all these things that I can select from. Notice here that the select your chips is required. So if I try to submit this, if I try to save this to my cart, and I don't select a chip flavor, it's going to ask me select your chips. So once I do that, I select one of them, then I can just add it to the cart and everything's good to go. Now, if you wanted to add these 3 items to all the items under, say, appetizers or combo, or any of these categories, instead of dragging each individual menu item from this column, you would drag the entire category and drop it in the category box up here. And then you can say, okay, soda, or toppings, soda, and chips. And so every single item under that category is now going to have, if you click on it and you click on an individual item, you can see that it has 3 of them. If you go to the menu here, refresh, and we check menu item number 2, since we never did it individually, it should have it because we did the category. So sure enough, you click on it and it has all those options. So this is how you build your menu with options. And in the near future, I will do another video on how to do combos, for example, like where you have, say for example, like buy 2 hamburgers, and you can add different toppings to each hamburger, etc. But for now, this will get you started, and you can be up and running right away.